I didn't turn on my mic at the beginning of this, so I'm going to do my best to ad lib a voiceover. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Did It Work? My name's Nina, and today I will be making the second recipe request from the birthday girl, Lexi, and it will be fried catfish. I don't know exactly what I'm saying right here because I'm kind of saying a lot, but I know what I have to do is start telling you about the dredging stations and the seasonings. So I think that's what I'm getting prepared to do. So let's see. Oh, I'm picking up the camera, and yes, those are my three dredging stations. I've got three of them because we have flour, we've got the egg wash, and then the last one is going to be for the corn mill. So I'm going to show you how to season all of those, and we're going to start with the flour. Okay, yes. So I'm getting the flour, and you're going to use enough for how many pieces of fish that you're going to fry. I have two fillets that I'm going to cut up into nuggets or strips. And so I'm just going to get enough to kind of fill those, it looks like a quarter of the way. And I'm using Laurie seasoning salt. Yes, I'm giving you another brand name because I had already told you what it was in the Chrissy Teigen video with the sweet potato wedges. And I use freshly ground pepper, my pepper mill, and then I'm going to stir those up thoroughly. And then after I get them stirred, I'm going to taste it. Yes, I'm going to taste the flour because I want to make sure my flour is seasoned. It looks like I was happy with that seasoning, and I'm moving on to the egg wash. So obviously I need an egg. I'm only using one egg because I only have two pieces of filet. I whisk the egg and I'm taking my milk. Now, you can use milk, you can use heavy cream, you can use half and half, you can even use buttermilk. I happen to have vitamin D milk in my refrigerator, so that's what I'm using. Then I'm going to season my egg wash with garlic salt, and onion salt, just enough to give it a taste. And I'm going to whisk that together. And then after I've got that whisked together, I am going to do the cornmeal. And I'm using Laurie seasoning salt for the cornmeal as well. And then for after that, I will use some pepper, my ground pepper. And then after that, I am going to, oh, I'm going to grab my hot sauce because, yes, I forgot to put the hot sauce in the egg wash mixture. So I'm going to put a few dabs of hot sauce in the egg wash mixture. If you like it spicy, put a little bit more. If you don't, just put a tad. I only put a tad because I don't like mine really spicy. As you can see, I didn't even change the color of the egg. It is still yellow. So I didn't put a whole lot in it to make it red or pinkish. Now let's go back to the cornmeal. I'm going to only season that with the Laurie seasoning salt and the pepper, and then I'm going to stir it up really, really well. Obviously, I know you guys are saying that's a lot of salt. You've put salt in every step of this. I did, but when you taste the finished product, it's not going to taste salty. But if you're really that scared of it, don't put as much salt in it. You saw that I tasted the flour. Of course, I didn't taste the egg because that's raw egg. And once I get this mixed up, you're going to see that I'm actually going to taste the cornmeal mixture as well. So if you have too much salt in it, you can always add more flour or more cornmeal, respectively, whichever one you're actually looking at. So I've wet my finger. I am now tasting my cornmeal to see the seasoning. I didn't think I had enough salt in it. So I am now putting more seasoning salt in there, and I'm restirring it up again, and I'm wetting my finger again, and I'm tasting it again using a different finger. And it looks like now I am happy. I am taking my baby spatula away, and we're going to the pan. Now, it looks like I already put the oil in the pan before I turn the camera on, and so I'm showing you how much oil I have in there. I've got almost half I've got half a pan of oil in there. I'm turning the fire to medium high, and now I'm going to start cutting the fish. I'm just cutting mine into strips. That's all I'm doing. Two fillets from the meat market, cutting them into strips. Nothing scientific at all. Now, my father was a fisherman. He caught all of our fish that we ate from the river or one of the lakes, Clinton Lake or Perry Lake. And so I actually do know how to clean fish. I didn't really clean fish, that was mainly my brother and my dad. But once the fish got in the house, I did cook it with my stepmom Bessie, and some of them we did cut up, and then others we just made full fillets. So after that, dredging station. We're going to take it, put it in the flour, coat it both sides, shake it off, and then put it over into the egg wash, flip it, and then take it over and put it into the cornmeal. We're going to put it in the cornmeal. If you don't feel like it's sticking very well, give it a light pat, flip it, give it another light pat, and then take it out and then set it on a plate or something on the side until you have all of them breaded that you're going to put in a pan. So I'm checking my oil with my wooden spoon. I showed you this trick once before, and it looks like my oil's hot. So I'm taking my fish that I already have breaded, and I'm sticking it in the oil, laying it away from me, just in case it splatters. I don't splatter it all over myself. I don't want to overcrowd my pan, and since I have a small pan, I'm just putting 3 in there. You can see the bubbles in there, which means my pan was hot. Now it looks like I'm getting my landing station together, and that is the plate. Uh-oh, it looks like I realized my mic isn't on, and I am now starting to turn it on, putting my plate down. Oh, you can hear it. Checking it. It's on. The landing pad is where I'm going to put the fish when it's done, and I'm going to put some paper towels down so that I can absorb it up. Now, while that's frying, I'm going to go ahead and keep on dredging my fish. The last time I made fried fish was at my niece's, Valeria's, baby shower. And considering the fact that her daughter, Zaria, is about to be 5, I haven't made catfish in 5 years. That is amazing that I still remember how to make it, but it's kind of ingrained in me because, well, my father fished, and so I have been eating river catfish since I was itty bitty bitty bitty. And my father did a lot of stuff from nature, hunted, fished, and so most of the stuff that I ate was wild. And I know I don't like the gamey taste of it. I don't even understand what that means. You're eating wild stuff, so it has a taste. So I don't understand what that means. But I still, to this day, prefer wild caught fish versus the farm raised that you get in the store. I don't know what it is, the difference of it is, but I love the wild stuff the best. And whatever you guys want to say about the gamey taste, I love it. Okay, I washed my hands again and I want to check my fish. Go ahead and turning that. Nice little color on there. Nice little color on there. You can smell it cooking as it's cooking, and fish has a very, very, very beautiful smell, smell to it while it's cooking. I don't know what it is about fish that I love the smell of fish when it's cooking. I think it just might be food, that I love the smell of food when it's cooking. That very well could be what it is. Okay, let's see what we have here. Look at that. Nice little color there, isn't there? I flipped it over on the other side just to give the other side a little bit more color on there because it was a little lighter than what I wanted it. So this one looks really, really good. See that color? That is beautiful. Take it, put it on my landing pad. And now got the color that I like on that other side. Landing pad. And my last one, nice color, put it on my landing pad. Now, while that was frying, I went ahead and dredged all of my fish So it is all just ready to be placed into the pan. Always lay it away from you. Don't overcrowd it. And I've been doing about 3 at a time because I have a baby skillet. And I'll be back. Okay, so I've been cooking these for about 4 to 5 minutes on the first side and then flipping them. And you're going to tell by that golden color that you have on there because you want them to have that nice deep brown color in them to get them all the way done. But you don't want to overcook the fish to make it rubbery. And then on the other side, you just need it to cook 2 to 3 minutes to get that other side done. You do not need to cook it as long on the other side as you do on the first side. So I'm going to cook my last batch and then I'll see you at the tasting table. Okay, welcome to the tasting table. This looks absolutely beautiful. So let's go ahead and taste this. Look at the inside of that. Flaky, moist, not dry. Mmm. Can you hear the crunch? The crunch is amazing. Flavor, that fish. I'm not going to tell you anything about a gamey taste. I don't know what that is. I've already established that already. But the seasoning all the way through that, this is not overly salty. It complements everything. I mean, it's amazing. If you are the type of person that likes spice, this is when you would add more hot sauce on top of it and eat it. Many people do. I believe everybody except for me and my family does. You really cannot taste the hot sauce that I put in the egg wash mixture, but it's there. You say, why put it in there if you can't taste it? It brings a different flavor profile. And as I told you, I have to have flavor in my food. This, oh, the flakiness of this fish is just beautiful. The way it glistens, comes apart. This is beautiful. I don't have a lot to say. This is fried catfish. This is the best. I don't know what to say about it. I grew up eating it from the time that I was little bitty, and I still love to eat it. I don't eat a lot of fried food anymore, so I don't eat my catfish fried that much anymore. But I do like to grill it. I do like to bake it. So I still have my catfish, just not always fried. But fried food every once in a while is still always a good thing. So I hope you try this, Lexi. I hope this works for you. You'll have to make it for family dinner that you guys hopefully will start back up and tell me how it goes. As always, love with your heart, cook with your soul. My name is Nina. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Bye.